Hi, welcome to this channel on magnetic energy technology principles applications. This video is about critical tipping point ratios, or some people call them extinction ratios. And I'm not releasing this video to drum up views or to spark fear or anything. I don't even make any money from this channel, and especially with the YouTube control out there. I just really think people deserve to know this information, and they deserve to know what's being monitored with advanced technology. So here are some examples. This is highly unconventional information, of course, although thank you people in top secret labs for doing your work and for using advanced technology to keep an eye on this stuff, which hopefully you're doing something about at some point. But and it's also, I think it's important for people to know that we have huge changes coming up on this planet, and why it's so important that these changes are going to take place and that this whole thing is being highly orchestrated. So here are some ratios that are critical to survival on this planet. If any of these ratios reach certain tipping points, extinction level events are basically imminent. So, number one, natural to unnatural molecular ratios. Essentially, everything in every system is an open system with etheric magnetic energy flowing through it at all times in a pressurized flow of attraction that sustains everything. Okay, that's common to this model. It's the consistency of the pressure flow that enables our universe to exist. So anything that is unnatural, meaning, that it isn't precisely how it formed in nature by natural means, such as plastic, that's one example, and then certain chemicals, and then manipulated radioactive materials or elements, that's really important. All of these unnatural molecular structures create blockages in the etheric magnetic pressure flow. The greater amount of unnatural molecular structures in the system, the greater the pressure buildup and imbalance, until there's continuous upheaval of the elements and a complete system rectification, which essentially will wipe out everything that's unnatural, all unnatural molecular structures. And we are only several years away from this type of ratio becoming cataclysmic. The next one, number two, ozone depletion to ozone replenishment ratio. The ozone layer continues to be depleted due to human technology and solar events in conjunction with a weakening magnetic field. This is huge news, and you can do all kinds of Googling on that. As the rate of depletion exceeds the rate of replenishment to a greater and greater degree, the ozone layer will diminish at an accelerated rate. If this happens, 90% of all surface life will be gone in less than 20 years. So we're only a few years away from reaching the tipping point of that ratio, the ozone thing, which is a huge, huge problem. Number three, the elemental field resonance to dissonance ratios. Almost every technological process on our planet creates measurable energy fields around the technology. And so these fields are either going to be resonant with the system, or they're going to be dissonant with the natural fields on our planet and beyond. At a quantum level, resonant technology creates ripples that support and enhance natural fields and resonant vibrations, such as magnetic technology. That's what it does. Dissonant technological fields, they disturb and even destroy the natural fields and resonant vibrations all around us. Now, for example, on our planet, most electrical technology interacts with the ionosphere to varying degrees from the quantum level up to the macro level. The dissonance created by conventional power plants has pushed the resonant dissonance ratio in connection with the ionosphere to an unacceptable level that is directly connected to the timing of the coming pole shift. Now, this pole shift will help put the system back into resonance, and it will ensure that all current dissonant producing technology basically ceases to function. So think about the ramifications of that. But number four, distribution to redistribution ratios. In this model, relatively neutral energy is distributed throughout our environment. It's converted to an unlimited number of combinations or polarities and then redistributed back into an interdimensional flow. The ratio between this distribution and redistribution process is fundamental to a healthy, sustainable evolution of life on our planet, and basically living even. The problem is that humans have introduced wide-reaching variations in the environment through chemicals, through pollution, through genetic modifications like GMOs and more, thereby hindering the redistribution process, which then leads to disease and suffering, increased mortality rates, and ultimately species extinction. If the distribution-redistribution ratio differential increases past the tipping point, recovery is essentially impossible without advanced magnetic technology. This is a very big issue around the world right now. And it goes everything from the entire food chain up to us and of course all other life on the planet. Again, we are dangerously close to experiencing runaway contamination and mutagenic redistribution. So you get the idea, if it's not corrected, the redistribution process forces basically mutation throughout our system, and it causes mortality and everything. So ultimately species extinction. It's another reason why this whole change is being so tightly orchestrated to ensure the survival of life on this planet. Please send in any questions or comments that you have, and thank you for really keeping this dialogue going and really opening your mind and your heart to this. And I'll put some stuff in the comments on this because there's more that we could talk about, but I will see you next time.